Right now, small summer garden problems that you might not even realize are problems don't stay small. Ignore them now, and they can spread fast through the garden and wreck the harvest you've worked all season to grow. Today, I'm showing you the 3 problems to handle now and exactly what to do before they get worse. Now, I know it's hot, and I know you're tired. Too bad. The heat doesn't care. If you put it off today, you'll be out here twice as long, cleaning up a disaster you could have handled in minutes. So let's start with the problem that can spread the fastest. First, the problem that can move the fastest is disease. That little patch of powdery mildew on one squash leaf, spoiler alert, it's not staying on that one squash leaf. These spores are spreading while you're standing there telling yourself, I'll deal with it this weekend. By this weekend, it'll be on 6 more leaves and working its way through the rest of the plant. Once the leaves are infected, the plant can't photosynthesize properly, which means less energy to grow and ripen your squash. The growth of the plant slows and you get fewer, smaller squash. So get in here today, now, and remove the worst of the infected leaves. But never take off more than about 1/3 of the plant's foliage at one time. Bag them or toss them. Do not leave them lying under the plant because it can spread very quickly. Clear out all the dead and crowded growth, and you really just need to open up the plant so air can move through it. And then treat the plant with Monterey disease control, following the labeled directions, coating both the tops and the undersides of the leaves before it spreads further. Make sure that you don't strip the whole plant bare because it still needs some healthy leaves to photosynthesize, ripen the squash, and protect it from the blazing summer sun. We're stopping the disease, we're not finishing the job for it. Next, don't ignore the plants that are already struggling in the heat. Your tomatoes and cucumbers need trellising. Your dahlias are flopping, your squash is baking in the sun, and you keep on walking past them thinking, they'll be fine till Saturday. Now that's a gamble your plants are about to lose. One more scorching afternoon, one more heavy tomato, one more strong gust of wind, and that bent, falling over stem becomes a broken stem. Those curled leaves, dropped flowers, and sun-scalded peppers are your plants telling you they're already in trouble. They need you to stop walking past them. They may need water, they may need some shade, and those heavy branches definitely need support. Hello, McFly, check the soil first. If it's dry, 2 to 3 inches down, all you have to do is water deeply early in the day before the worst heat hits. But if the soil is still moist, don't water again. The plant might need shade or support instead. Get your shade cloth out. Throw it over plants that are taking a beating from the afternoon sun. Tie up heavy branches, stake your dahlias, support climbing vines and heavy fruit before their stems bend or snap. And don't wait until the plant collapses to decide it needs to trellis. By then, you're not supporting a plant, you're performing emergency surgery, and it's a whole lot harder. Just a few minutes of work today can save a plant you've spent months growing. So support it now or watch it go down. Now for the third problem, the one that can ruin a ripe tomato overnight. You've watered, you've fertilized, you've kept that tomato plant alive through months of heat. And now, just as the fruit starts to ripen, something takes one bite out of every tomato. That's not bad luck. That's a rodent discovering your all-you-can-eat buffet. And now that it knows where the food is, guess what? It's coming back night after night. You keep hoping it will go away. But didn't you get the memo? Hope is not a pest control strategy. Protect your tomatoes before the rodents get to them. Cover individual fruit with these sturdy wire mesh bags. These are the only method that has worked for me this summer. And look at this. These tomatoes were right next to each other. This one was protected by the wire bag, not one bite. This one wasn't protected and it was chewed. That's why I'm covering the fruit before it starts to turn color, not after the damage begins. Or what you can do too is harvest tomatoes as soon as they start to turn color. Then let them finishing ripening safely indoors. But pick your ripe veggies right away. Remove damage and fallen fruit and clean up anything else that's giving the rodents food, water, or a place to hide because you do not want them in your garden. Protect your tomatoes before you see the first bite, not after they've already sampled the whole crop. The rodents don't care how long you waited or how much work you put into growing those tomatoes. You did the work. Don't let them take the harvest. So here's what to do today. Remove the worst disease-infected leaves and treat the plant. Check the soil, water only if it's dry, and give stressed plants shade and support. And protect your ripening tomatoes before the critters get to them. The garden doesn't care about your excuses, but it responds fast when you take action. Take 10 minutes today to protect the harvest that you've worked all season to grow. You did the work. You should be the one who gets to eat it. Tell me in the comments, which one of these 3 are you dealing with right now? I'll be looking for your comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time in the garden.